I'm training this noob how to play Rainbow Six Siege. Meet Zane. He's a level 9 player who literally just picked up Rainbow Six Siege. With no experience on console or PC, it's going to be really interesting to teach him how to play Siege. But Zane himself isn't new to the FPS genre per se. He's actually a Radiant in Valorant, which if you didn't know is the highest rank in the game. But it's going to be really hard for a Radiant level player to transfer his skills over to a game like Siege, since Valorant and Siege is completely different in every single aspect. So here's what we'll be working on with him today. First is his sensitivity. I feel like this is the most crucial part of any new player, is to get their sensitivity down right on the first day, because if they go on their entire Siege career with a messed up sensitivity, they're not going to be able to win gunfights even with all the knowledge in the world. Next, we're going to talk about attacking, how some operators have abilities and intertwine with one another. I'm also just going to go over some basic facts, like for example, perspective, how cams work, and just basic team play. And then I'm also going to ask him what he thinks the purpose of defense really is. So starting out, I'm going to be sitting in a training grounds with him just to tweak out his sensitivity. I would suggest that if you're struggling with your sense, doing stuff like this is a good idea.
My sensitivity feels way too high.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, like which aspect of it. Do you find yourself when you're in game, do you find yourself like almost tap firing like it's like a vandal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, okay. That's awful. Like, yeah, you want to, there's no guns you want to really tap fire, to be honest. And what do you want, 800 or 400 DPI?
1600.
You're playing 11-11 on 1600, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so yo, turn it down to 6, bro. Go 6. Wait, no. Go 3-3 actually.
Okay.
We're gonna fine tune this. I was gonna say, how big is your mouse pad?
It's like I got like a foot of room.
Okay, you got a foot of room. Okay.
Like I can go all the way this way and all the way that way.
Okay, so are you like mainly like a wrist arm player, or are you just like both?
Oh,
like
yeah, I'm mainly wrist. You know, like I flick and flick and flick.
Okay, so Siege is mainly like it's kind of like a combination of both. You have to be able to use both aspects. So I don't know if you ever aimed with your arm before, but that's definitely going to have to be like a thing you'll learn. Can I see your ADS sensitivity real quick? Oh, wait. Shoot. Try to control recoil, shoot at the wall, and try to control the recoil. Like one entire mag.
Okay.
The reason why I'm getting him to shoot at the wall at 10 meters is just so I'm able to see what aspect of his sensitivity he's struggling with. When your recoil pops up, that means that your sensitivity is too slow in terms of your ADS. If it's popping down, that means you're over adjusting and your sensitivity is way too fast. So this is a good middle ground to tell whether or not you need to adjust your sensitivity. Okay, so let's go into your ADS settings, because yeah, ADS, it doesn't matter if your horizontal and vertical sense feels a little bit stiff, because like you're just gonna be moving around. Most of the time you're gonna be ADS'd. So click yeah, the ADS. Oh my god, you're running everything on, I forgot. So we're gonna have to fine tweak every single one of these senses. So your 2.5 is your ACOG, your 1.0 is like hollow, and everything else. Your 2.5, put it on 81. Let's just start there. Okay, that seems a little bit more manageable.
Definitely more like controlled, you know, it's not going all the way up.
Here's what I want you to do. I don't want you to shoot the operators or little dummies. I want you to try to track their head the best possible way, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So go ahead and just click begin, yeah? What I'm getting him to do here is to just track the object's head, and this will help me determine whether or not his ADS sensitivity needs adjusting. And as you can tell, if the sensitivity is going right behind the person's head, then that means your sensitivity is too slow. Now, if the reticle was going in front of the head, that would mean your sense is too fast. So you need to find a little middle ground. So that's what I was getting him to do here. And let's try 75. Yeah, this is a lot more tighter. Pause. Do me a favor and just shoot at the wall. Again. Okay. 10 meters, try to control recoil. Okay, now when you're pulling down, right, with your arm, are you pulling down with your hand or like how are you pulling down on the mouse?
So like think of like my mouse, right? And I just go when it goes up, my arm goes down, like all the way down to the bottom of my desk.
Okay, so what I want you to try when you're holding your mouse, what type of grip are you on your mouse?
I like just one thumb on the side, two on top, and then my other two off to the right.
Okay, is your finger, is it like a claw grip? Is it like
It's like it's in my palm, you know?
okay, so a palm. Okay. So when you're trying to control recoil here, I want you to try to picture your fingertips and try to pull down with your fingertips nice and like smooth instead of your entire hand.
Okay, I think I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, but
Like that?
yeah, it's a lot tighter. It's a lot tighter.
Because now I'm not just going like with my whole hand all the way down. I'm just using my fingers to kind of.
Yeah. So when you do that, the reason why you do that is because when you kill one person, you're not gonna have to reset your mouse from like the bottom of your mouse back into the middle, right? I want to try one more thing with your sense. Can you go back into your sensitivity real quick? Go to like turn it up to like 91. How is that physically feeling for you? Like when you're...
It's comfortable.
It's comfortable. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to look messy as fuck right now because since you're so new to Siege, you're still trying to figure out the mechanics. But once you get used to the sensitivity, you should be good. Let's try to track real quick.
So I'm a little ahead here. I feel like it's still like this one's a little too fast.
Yeah, it's looking a little too fast. I think if you go back into your settings, turn it down to like 87. Does that feel too fast for you?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still a little too
Yeah.
fast, no?
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Okay, let's try 84.
This feels better.
Yeah, it's not going to be like perfect, right? Because like, once again, you're new to Siege and the mechanics and gameplay does feel very weird compared to other FPS games. So I think for now, the ACOG is going to be fine. Can you swap to an operator with a 1.0? Like you can even put Ash with a 1.0. It doesn't really matter. And then I think and then I think you just hit escape and then respawn. I don't know why it didn't load you in.
Yeah.
That was silly. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You really like this thing?
What?
Red dot, I mean.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Is this a bad one? I mean, is this like a bot ass crosshair?
Not a crosshair, but scope. Yeah, it's kind of a bot scope. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Put me on to something good real quick.
Okay.
I'm still new, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna get comments about this, but a lot of like really good champ players rock with red dot C.
Okay.
I rock with red dot C.
So this one, right?
Yeah, but a lot of people usually just go with hollow A or hollow B.
What is different about this? I don't even notice anything.
It's the shape of the scope and your peripherals. So I feel like with the red dot A, the one that you had on, there's more. It's just bigger. It feels like. Yep. Go ahead. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now with the recoil that I'm seeing is your ADS sense looks too slow, but I want you to go back over to the other dummies and just try to track. Yeah, this shit's too slow. Do me a favor, try to flick between them.
I forget I got a spray in this game.
Yeah.
It feels okay.
Okay, it feels okay.
Slow on the flick, but I'm used to playing really high sense in like Valorant where I can just go like crazy flicks, you know, so.
Okay. Go to like 70 or like 69 if you want to be silly.
This is too high. I feel like I gotta like wait for it to come into my crosshair.
I think 66 might be the best middle ground for you with this.
Oh yeah, this is much better.
Okay, so I think for now, I think we're good with the 1.0 and like 2.5, or I mean like ACOG. It really doesn't matter like the rest of the senses for now. You told me that attacking, you can start it by the way. You told me attacking is like where you struggle. You never know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I spawn in and I just stand there, and I kind of go around and I just look for a door, like a green door to shoot out, you know?
Okay. So when it comes to the door frames, like shooting them can be beneficial sometimes. It really depends on like what map you're on or like what the situation is, but majority of the times you're just going to want to punch it. And that's because if you unload an entire mag at something, people are going to count your bullets. Just like, for example, Valorant, they're going to hear your gun, they're going to hear it going off, and then as soon as you go to reload, which is another audio cue, they're just going to jump out on you. So just, yeah, punch that shit. Never no scope. I just want to say.
Never no scope. Yeah, dude, it's bad, bro. I never ADS because of Valorant, bro.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah, that's completely valid. But the only guns that you're really going to want to no scope with is with, for example, the shotgun, like the shotgun I'm using. But it's way more accurate when you ADS. So even with the shotgun, ADS. What do you do on defense as well? I know you said like attacking, but since we're already here on defense.
Okay, so what I do, I run around and I make sure I don't barricade in between sites.
Good man.
Thanks to your tip last time.
Yep.
And I go and I find a green door and that I think they'll come through, and I put my little
Goo mines?
molly there. Yep, goo mines.
Molly.
And then I try to barricade stuff up if possible.
Okay, so I just realized what you meant by green. Those are called barricades, okay?
Okay, barricades. Yeah, not green door. Barricade.
Yeah, because when you say green door, I actually think that you're talking about a door. So. I just watched you like take that gunfight on that person, and I just realized something. Perspective is a huge thing in this game. Okay, see this enemy right now on defense, how he's kind of being very passive?
Yeah.
So Siege is all about intel, and like we're relaying that information on the IQ, right? Just by red pinging. Not good communication, but it's still intel, right? You just like Valorant retaking a site, you want to, unless like you're overwhelmed by numbers, like say for example you're in a 1v5, then you want to bait a little bit, but you can't half the bomb in this game. So you need to like take as much.
That's right.
Yeah. You need to be as aggressive as possible, or you're not going to win the rounds. As long as you have information, of course.
Yep.
Okay, so when you were like holding this angle, right? When you were holding on the door frame, so go back to that same exact angle.
Yep.
Okay. Now, do you see how like right now? Can you see any of my body?
Yeah, I can see your like leg and your arm.
Okay, come where I'm at. I can't see you at all because there's a door frame. Like lean to the left, and then stand there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So perspective's a huge thing in this game. So as you can tell, when I'm holding a tight angle, like from this far back, I can see that exact angle, and you wouldn't be able to see me as much as I can see you. But when you're close up on a frame, like you were, like right here.
Yeah, I can see you.
Can you see? Can you see my head right now?
Yeah.
I can't see you at all because the camera's in the middle of your head. But yeah, no. So even when you're dead, like when you Z-ping enemies and stuff, it's great to just get that communication down, like the where they're at with Z-pings, because they won't know that they're being Z-pinged. They will know when they're being red pinged. I'm assuming you know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah. So when you Z-ping, it's gonna say nothing for the attackers or defenders, whoever, and you can also Z-ping on your drone. When you're droning on attack. But when you red ping, meaning like, do you know how to red ping? Okay.
I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. Like when you say red ping, I'm thinking about it, and I just realized I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. I'll show you an example. So basically, red ping, it's going to tell them that it's going to say you are spotted. You know when that comes up on your
Oh yeah. When you're not supposed to move.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
So you can move during that. It's only a lion scan where you can't move.
Yeah, lion scan. Okay.
Yeah, but when it says you are spotted, that means that they have a cam on you and they're red pinging you via that cam. So do me a favor, get on a cam real quick, like my Vel cam, or like the non-default cam. Like, do you see this? You see yourself? You're right here.
Hang on.
Yeah, there's a lot of cams.
Okay, yeah, now I do.
Okay, so when you hold down, what is it? Is it X to scan for you? Fuck, what is?
Yep.
Yeah,
X.
okay, so when you fill up that bar all the way and it goes away, and if somebody's in that vicinity, they're gonna get red pinged.
Okay, so yeah, I was trying to ping people with like my left click.
Yep.
But okay.
Yeah, that
So
would no.
X,
Yeah. So most of the time you're not gonna want to do that unless you're communicating with somebody that somebody's there and they need that accurate ping. Because red pings give the most accurate ping, but when you Z ping, it can sometimes be off and it doesn't actually show their location.
I don't really know what she does. Like I said, it just looks cool.
That's valid. That's valid. I would definitely suggest if you're gonna pick an operator, like try to look at like the utility that they bring as well. Because that's huge in Siege. Like for example, you have a Claymore, you can also have a breaching charge on that operator, but every operator is different. Like for example, I have a can opener or like a secondary hard breach device, which just opens walls.
Okay.
Now, do you see right here how there's a soft wall? Aim it. You don't need to aim it. You can no scope it. You can just shoot it. So that's an impact basically. Okay, no. Shoot it like right here. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, did you also just get stunned?
Yeah.
So that's what it does to enemies, okay?
Okay, cool.
Now, here's a good rule of thumb. You see when you shot the first one and it bounced in nowhere and it took a second to go off? Usually that means that vicinity is clear because it didn't immediately go off. Now, if you shoot that Zofia stun in a room and it immediately goes off...
In there?
Yeah, there's an enemy there. There's at least one enemy.
Alright, cool.
Do you want to punch down this barricade? I'm looking for utility. I'm not seeing any. There's a castle barricade. Do you know what castle barricades are?
No.
Okay, so you can push in. Look at that castle barricade that I just... That's a castle barricade. So it's not a 3-punch barricade. It takes 8 punches to break it. But you are Zofia. Guess what you can do?
Just shock it down?
Yeah, just impact it. Now, Cav's flanking us. I'm going to get that pick. Keep your gun up after... Oh, dude.
He was behind it.
Okay. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Okay, so far, do you have any questions? Because I'm trying not to overload you with information, but it's a little bit difficult with the way Siege is.
Okay, I don't have questions, but I can tell you, like, now I know what to do, you know? Like, I know that I can breach the hole in the floor.
Yeah.
Or, like, I just didn't know any of that, so I've learned a lot, but...
Yeah, that's completely valid. Every operator has utility that's unique in its own way. There's a lot of operators that are kind of... Since we have so many at this point, there's operators that kind of do the same job, but a little bit differently. Like, Ashe is kind of like Zofia in her own way. There's a bunch of wall denial, which means like, you know, bandit, cade, mute, like stopping hard breachers from opening walls. Defense, how are you grasping it? Like, what do you feel about defense?
Oh, I feel fine, you know. I think maybe next time we should get me a new person.
Yep.
I think I should know 2 agents on each side.
Yep.
Because people do keep taking Legion off me.
Legion is considered one of the best operators on defense universally, so you can literally bring Legion on every map, bro.
Yeah.
People
keep taking them off me
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. So yeah, you'll see people grabbing Legion. But yeah, next time we can definitely sit down and that's something I should have actually thought of is operator selection. That's my fault. So far that you played, what do you think the main objective on defense is?
To have awareness on where they are and shoot back.
Okay, so
it's generic, but
yeah, that is a way of saying it, I guess. It's basically, though, if you're thinking about it in a more complex way, it's contesting map control and not allowing them to get early map control. Because you see how Sight right now is in T room? If they got all the way up here, like to you right here, in this little VIP area, Dragon, fuck the Velcams, and they got up to this wall, they would be able to open up this wall, they would open up and they would contest us completely to the point... What's up?
No, never mind. So going in here and shutting this and like putting Legion mines is really important.
Yeah. So don't just goo mine in sight. Like like Legion's great for late rounds and the longer that you stay alive. So if you die early on, you like you did right there, you lost a lot of utility. See what I mean though? These two people, they were thermiting this wall.
Yeah, I just watched that in third person.
Yeah, so basically they got all that control of main stairs. Nobody's contesting because all our teammates are playing in one area. So positioning when it comes to everybody is so important, and you have to be able to read where your teammates are positioned.
Fucking take out pharmacy.
Do you know anything about sound cues as well?
Not much.
Okay, so dumbass. So
Oh my god, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sound cues is everything in Siege. That's why I told you you should never prone, because proning will really get you murked, because you can distinct when someone's proning. It makes probably one of the loudest noises in Siege. But sprinting, even ADSing will like when you ADS and un-ADS, that will make noise. So a lot of the times you need to not be un-ADSed and like waiting to try to see somebody to ADS, because what will happen is they'll hear you and they might even 180 your ass.
Okay.
have you
have that happen?
Have you played Mirror a lot?
Yeah, Mirror is my go-to when Legion gets.
Yo, cook up a strat. Let me see this.
Can you take me to a good wall?
Alright, so okay, so come here.
I need to put my thing on.
Okay,
the
come here.
wall and punch a hole next to it.
Hey, Mira, I have a wall set up for you right here.
Oh, look at this.
Listen,
guy.
he got one too. You can place one here, and then where did he have? I'm not gonna lie. What? Wait, which wall?
Over here.
Fuck.
On side A.
Okay, see the mirror he's trying to get you to do? That shit is ass. Do not do that.
Okay.
Because they'll open this wall right here in office, and they'll just frag you.
Okay.
Now, if you can do it if you want to satisfy him.
Wait, where was he? He wants it right here?
Yeah, so the reason why this is bad
Thank you, bro.
is because if you do this in a ranked game and we don't have wall denial, they're just going to open up this main wall. And if they open up the main wall, they'll just plant, and then they can have a body watching for anybody trying to retake site.
Alibi. I can watch that for you behind the mirror.
But, you know, if we had somebody, you know, bandit tricking or something on the wall and denying the wall, it wouldn't be that bad because it's watching drum.
Dude, what's this pharmacy guy, bro? Same shit.
Watch me real quick. Like, fuck cams.
Yep.
So I just watched you swing this wide. What you're going to want to do a lot of times when you're peeking like this is peek it tight. Okay, so just so you know, there was a default cam behind you.
Yeah, I killed that guy, I think.
Good job. Good refrag.
Let's go!
This guy got hyped.
No, this guy's a little too excited.
Ooh, okay, wait. Do you know you can lean in this game, by the way?
Was zombie?
Okay, so, for example, I saw you walking like this, right?
Yep.
So, it's better to walk like this, because as you can tell, when I'm aiming like this, I can see more of this double. I have more vision, right?
Yep.
If I'm not leaned, look what I see from the same angle.
Yeah, no, you don't see much.
Exactly. So if
I'm way more leaning.
exactly, yeah. So if you're a defender on that double right here, and I don't see you, and I'm not leaned, he's still gonna see me. You know why? That
Go ahead, explain it.
because the camera is directly in between your eyes. So
Okay.
yeah, that's where your camera is. So even though you can't see him, in a lot of angles they can still see you because of the perspective. Like I still have my left side of my body that can be exposed, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But when you're walking around, I wouldn't suggest just like, you know, un-ADSing. Be ready to kill somebody, bro. Be ready to have your gun up. Because if you're, especially as Sophia, where you're a fat ass, if you're running around like this, it's going to take you a second to get your gun fully up. And you can't no-scope. Because it's inaccurate.
Dude, I know. I wish I could no scope. It'd make the learning curve a lot easier, bro.
Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you guys like, sub, and comment. It would be much appreciated. And if you have a newer friend that's learning the game, maybe share this video to them because it could be useful. I'm going to make this a series, so you're going to see the progression of this player going from an absolute noob to hopefully a decent player. So if you want to follow along that journey, I'll probably be uploading 2 of these a week. So yeah, comment down below these nuts in a mirror bag. If you've been watching to the very, very end, they'll just let me know down in the comments because nobody else is going to guess that. Besides that, guys, thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic day.